Welcome to Limitless Math. Today, we're diving into a fundamental concept that is the key to solving complex math problems. Whether you're in high school, preparing for the SAT or ACT, or tackling AP Calculus, we're going to master the order of operations, which is often remembered with the acronym PEMDAS, or BODMAS. This system tells us the correct sequence to perform operations to ensure we always get the right answer. Think of it as the grammar of mathematics. Just like you can't understand a sentence without knowing the grammar, you can't solve an equation without knowing the order of operations. So, by the end of this video, you will be able to apply PEMDAS step by step to solve algebraic expressions and confidently avoid common mistakes that trip up many students. Let's get started. First, let's break down what PEMDAS stands for. It's a handy mnemonic for remembering the correct order. P is for parentheses. This tells us to solve anything inside of brackets, braces, or parentheses first. This is our top priority. E is for exponents. After dealing with parentheses, the next thing we do is evaluate any exponents, which includes squares, cubes, and other powers. M and D, multiplication and division, are done next. And this is a crucial point. You perform them from left to right. They have the same priority. So, if you see division before multiplication in an expression, you do the division first. They're like two sides of the same coin. Finally, A and S, addition and subtraction, are our last steps. Again, you perform these from left to right. These operations also have equal priority. Remember, multiplication and division are performed on the same level from left to right. The same applies to addition and subtraction. It's a common mistake to always multiply before you divide or add before you subtract. So always remember to read your expression from left to right for these operations. Let's start with our first example. This will be a simple one to get us comfortable with the process. Our first problem is 8 plus 3 times 5. Let's ask ourselves, is there anything to solve inside parentheses? The answer is no. Are there any exponents? No. That takes us to multiplication and division. We scan from left to right and we see a multiplication, 3 times 5. PEMDAS tells us we must perform this operation first. So, 3 times 5 is 15. We write the rest of the problem the same way, just replacing the multiplication with its answer. Now our expression is 8 plus 15. We've handled multiplication. There's no division, exponents, or parentheses left. Now we move on to addition and subtraction. We have one addition operation left, 8 plus 15. This is our last step. 8 plus 15 equals 23, and that is our final answer. Now let's consider a common mistake here. What if we had just read the problem from left to right without PEMDAS? We might have done 8 plus 3 first, which is 11, and then multiplied that by 5 to get 55. But this is wrong. The order of operations is non-negotiable. Multiplication and division always come before addition and subtraction. Okay, let's try a slightly more complex problem, one with parentheses. For our second example, we have 4 times, in parentheses, 6 plus 8, all divided by 7. Let's apply PEMDAS. First, P for parentheses. We must solve what's inside the parentheses first. 6 plus 8 equals 14. We replace the parentheses with their simplified value. Our expression is now 4 times 14 divided by 7. See how each step simplifies the problem? Are there any exponents? No. Let's move to M and D. Multiplication and division. Remember, these are done from left to right. Scanning from left to right, the first operation we encounter is 4 times 14. This is our next step. 4 times 14 is 56. Our expression is now 56 divided by 7. We have one operation left. 56 divided by 7. This equals 8, and that's our final answer. The reasoning here is that parentheses create their own mini-problem that must be solved before you can move on to other operations. A common mistake here would be to try to do the division first. But PEMDAS is clear. Parentheses first, then multiplication and division from left to right. Now, let's tackle a more challenging multi-step problem that includes exponents and division. Our third problem is 50 divided by 2 plus 3 squared. We follow our PEMDAS checklist. P for parentheses? None here. E for exponents? Yes! We have an exponent, 3 squared. 3 squared means 3 times 3, which is 9. We replace 3 squared with 9. Our expression is now 50 divided by 2 plus 9. Exponents are done. Now M and D for multiplication and division. We work from left to right. The first operation is 50 divided by 2. 50 divided by 2 is 25. Our expression is now 25 plus 9. We've done division. There's no multiplication. The only thing left is A and S, addition and subtraction. We have one addition left, 25 plus 9. 25 plus 9 is 34. That is our final answer. A common mistake here would be to try and add the numbers first. Someone might see 2 plus 9 or 3 plus 2 and try to combine them before the exponent or division. But this is incorrect. PEMDAS strictly tells us that exponents and division come before addition. Always follow the order step by step. Finally, let's look at a real-world application. PEMDAS isn't just for textbooks. It's used in science, finance, and everyday calculations. Let's use a simple physics example. Imagine a ball is thrown upwards. The formula for its height, h, after t seconds is negative 4.9 times t squared plus 20 times t plus 1. Let's find the height after 2 seconds. Here t is our time. We substitute 2 in for t in the equation. This gives us a new expression we need to simplify using PEMDAS. P for parentheses? We've already handled the substitution. E for exponents? Yes. We have 2 squared, which is 4. Our expression is now negative 4.9 times 4 plus 20 times 2 plus 1. Next, M and D for multiplication and division. We work from left to right. First, negative 4.9 times 4 is negative 19.6. Then 20 times 2 is 40. All multiplication is done. Now A and S for addition and subtraction, again from left to right. Negative 19.6 plus 40 is 20.4. And 20.4 plus 1 is 21.4. So after 2 seconds, the ball is at a height of 21.4 units. The reasoning here is crucial. You can't add the terms before you perform the multiplication. If you did, you'd get a completely different, incorrect answer. By following PEMDAS, you apply the formula correctly to find a meaningful result. Let's recap what we've learned today. We covered the order of operations, a set of rules that tells us what to calculate first in any mathematical expression. It's encapsulated by the acronym PEMDAS: parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division from left to right, and finally, addition and subtraction from left to right. We applied this formula to solve 4 guided examples, ranging from simple arithmetic to a real-world physics problem. The key takeaways are to always follow PEMDAS, not to be tempted to just read from left to right, and to remember that multiplication and division have equal priority, as do addition and subtraction. Always work from left to right within those levels. Mastering the order of operations is a cornerstone for all future math concepts. Keep practicing, and you'll solve any expression with confidence. If you found this video helpful for your math help and exam prep, please consider liking this video, leaving a comment with your questions, and subscribing to Limitless Math for more step-by-step solutions and educational content. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.